Hello.
Yeah, is my screen visible?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, that was due to some technical issue, the call got disconnected. So here, yeah. So we were understanding the analytical domain, so what it is and why it is used. So before that, hi Slim, hi Mohammed. Am I audible?
Yes.
Hi, yeah, I can hear. Hi.
Yes. So yeah. So here, about the data and data industry, right? So now we are having the Kumar, who is from, the background of the project management. Okay. So now, just having a brief introduction about the domain. So Kumar is from the product department, is a product manager. And here we are having with the Suman also. Suman is a Java developer. So how this data analytics domain and the tools, whatever we use, Excel, SQL, and also the Power BI, the visualization, how does it work for your domains, right? So you are going to switch or else upgrade. So this might be the reason. So we'll understand this aspect first, and then we'll move on to the tools and technologies what we are going to cover now. So Kumar is equals to we are having with the product manager. So now product department or else the product manager. So what happens? So we talk about the domain, the data analytics. It is completely into Excel, SQL, and Power BI for the visualizations, right? So here, what happens? Suppose, for an instance, now for the application tracking. Okay, so for an example, I think a notepad is visible for you all, correct?
Yes.
Okay, great. So now, for project manager, we will discuss. Okay, or its product manager. Okay, first we will discuss about this, and then we can move on to the rest of the aspects. So now, after this, firstly, so what you will do, you will be understanding the domain first, right? So the first and foremost, the project manager, the role defines with the data. So understand the user behavior. So who are the users? You have to analyze that, correct? So here the data analytics helps you in the first aspects, understanding user behavior. User can be anyone. So one can be your team. If you want to understand about your team and its progress, so you can work on the team understanding, right, behavior. And the second one, we are having the data driven decisions, correct? One is with the SQL, is query of the product database to identify which features are used more, like any kind of the products which you work with, right? And apart from that, we are having so one for decision making. And another, you can analyze the market insights. Okay. And then fourth one, you can analyze the performance tracking. Okay, so these are the very important aspects what we are having. So one is for product manager. So understanding the user behavior, like decisions making and market insights, and also the performance. Uh, you can analyze easily with the help of the tools what we learn in the analytics. And this is like the use case of the product or project manager. So here, the second one we are having with the domain of Java developer. Okay. Java developer is at Suman. So hi Suman, good morning. And are you there? Here, for what purpose we will be using this? So for an example, so while writing the logs or while analyzing the logs in the applications, right? So what does this data will helps the Suman is, so along with the experience of the developer, if you add on the skills on the particular data analytics, what happens? So this will completely the performance applications monitoring she can make. So whatever the applications it might be, so the monitoring of the applications can be done by the data analyst plus Java developer. Okay. And apart from that, we'll be having the same thing, user data analytics. So understanding how the users are interacting with the features. So with the help of data, she can analyze, right? Analysis of whom? Analysis of the users. Basically here, um, suppose understanding how the users interact with the applications to plan a new features. In the sense, in and goes behavior of the users are the core point, and this is very important. And apart from that, we are having with the data protections or data preparations, right? Protections and data preparations for backend systems. And then collaboration with, you know, data team. So this would be major proportion how it includes for you all. So these are the two different domains and two different use case of the data types, right? So overall value what we can add is, so this will be better for the decision making. So one thing, as a data analyst, if you go with the current experience, what happens? So it adds the benefits for the domain what you work for. So basically you may work for any kind of domain, whether it is project or Java developer, but here what happens, the better decision making matters a lot. So guess cannot be a proper decisions. The proper accurate decision is decision it has to be made. And then so this will helps in career growth, right? So and again SQL, adding the Power BI into your resumes, so it adds a benefit with your experience, right? And also here, very important, the cross team communications. So if you are working, I think Kumar will be having a cross team project experience. So a person's or individual will not be stick on to one particular domain what they are working for. They have to communicate with each and every team to know the better, to know about the better communications of the applications. So these are the some of the use cases of this particular domain. One is for product manager and one is for Java developer, right? So basically, to understand about the data and its use case, so one thing we can tell as, so this data is nothing but it is a kind of information, a bits of informations So where as an analyst you'll be gathering together, whether it is employee performance, you'll gather all the yearly performance of the employee. So basically quarterly or 6 months half the evaluation of the performance happens. Just I'm giving an example. Even that is a data, correct? Which is employee data, it comes under the human resource department. And when it comes to the product and the sales and the revenue generated, so then it comes under the project, right? So like this, so in every organization, the data is very important and the flow of data is very important. And this is all about the domain, what you are and how you can approach with this, correct? And then over here, data analytics. So basically, data analytics, we are having it's a kind of information and which will be helping for our decision making. And here the types of data analytics we are having descriptive, okay, and diagnostic and predictive, descriptive, right? So these are the data analytics type on a day-to-day basis. Everyone will be going to work. Descriptive means what? Descriptive means whatever the instances which is run in the past time is called as descriptive analytics. What is diagnostic? Diagnostic means you are finding the reason for that. For example, for descriptive analytics, so we can take as analyzing the data. Today, it's September, right? So if I want to get the values from the previous records, okay? The previous records in the sense from January, I wanted to check with the sales in and outflow, how it is going on. So that can only done with the descriptive statistics, the way of working with the previous data, right? That is called as descriptive statistics. And again, so we are having with the diagnostic statistics, which means what had happened, why had happened, the reason you find out why, what, when, right? So that is called as diagnostic statistics. And then we are having with the predictive one. Predictive, the word says predict the future. So you have to predict it, what is going to happen. And then we are having with prescriptive. Prescriptive means whatever the solutions you come up with the problem that need to be put into an action. So this is called as prescriptive analytics. So basically these are the things we are having with the types of data. And to do all these tasks, so what are the tools are necessary for us to learn? Correct. So here the tools are, we have to upgrade with the Excel. Okay, and then we have to go through with the database of SQL, how to write the query and how to fetch the information from the database. So this is very important. And then we have to learn with the Python programming language. So see, this Excel will support up to 10, yeah, 10,000 can be run of the data for cleaning at one time, but the process of it doesn't matches. So that's why for cleaning the data with the huge values, what you have to make the data into cleaning with the help of the Python programming language with the library support, that is pandas, numpy, matplotlib, and cbon, right? So these are the things, and along with that we have to learn the visualizations tool, that is Power BI or Tableau or Looker or any kind of AWS providers. Also, we have to learn why this cloud. Correct. So, Suma, have you been used with the cloud applications in your past experience?
Yes, Eshwari, I have used Azure.
Azure Cloud. Great.
Yeah.
In Azure, yeah, in Azure Cloud, what are the analytical services we are having? Have you been observed with that?
Uh, I have used in my past experience, like Azure Virtual Machine, Azure Virtual Network, and snapshots and all I have used.
Okay, so in the sense, completely for the deployment of the web server or applications, you have
Uh,
been used that.
yes, yes.
Okay. So here we are having with this particular Azure, we have 1 second. So here, the very important, so when it, here we are learning with the AWS one. Currently in the market, we are having with the two cloud providers, which is on demand. So why it is on demand? Because the price optimization. So if you want to purchase a virtual machine in the AWS, it would cost 1,000. But if when it go for the Microsoft Azure cloud, it will be getting me in 100 rupees. So every business are opting for that Microsoft because it is a cost reliable and more. It has a more data centers and the region across the world, so the performance and the scalability is more. So that's why everyone prefers the Microsoft Azure DevOps. And then we can learn with the AWS and Azure at a time. So not an issue. For an overview, we will understand because these understandings are very important. Because nowadays, without cloud, no organizations are performing, right? So everyone wanted to switch for the cloud and secure their data, right? So these are the very important aspects. So apart from that, in the Azure, we have data storage, data processing. For data SQL database, we are having SQL, we have data bricks, we have Stream Analytics we are having, and Power BI is integrated with it, so no issues because even Power BI and the Azure DevOps are with the same tools, correct? So these are the one of the important thing. And along with that, we have to learn with Git and GitHub. Okay, so these are the tools what we wanted to upgrade on. So Git and GitHub. So apart from this,
Sorry to interrupt, Eshwari.
yes,
Like
yes.
regarding this AWS cloud, what are the services that you are going to cover? Is it all the AWS or only the services which are related to analytics kind of thing?
Yeah, only for analytics kind of things. Suppose S3, IAM, understanding of that, and we'll be learning about Glue. We'll be learning about Athena. We will be learning about QuickSight. So these are the services which is related to the data analytics. So we are going to learn over there.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. So basically, these are the tools and services what we are going to learn. So let me introduce you with the the datas out there, the syllabus
One more
cover.
last question. One more last question. If
Yes.
you go with the previous things what you have showed, can you please go with the things, the tools what you have shown? Uh,
Yeah, it is here only. 1 second. Yes, here it is. And along with that, I just missed writing with it. And
so is it the same order what we are going to learn? Is it Excel, MySQL, Python, AWS, Power BI, and Git, or
correct.
oh,
Correct. So here what happens one by one, we are going to cover with the tools, and each tool will be assigned with some of the project for you based on the knowledge what I have shared. You have to solve that project and what are the hurdles or the success, the problem solving ability. So we will be discussing that on the sessions.
okay, thank you.
Yes. So here, when it comes to the syllabus part, so these are the tools we are going to learn. And again, so we are having here the Excel introduction. from the basic to advanced level, we are going to understand with the Power Query merging and all. And although, so MySQL we are learning, so the database, the complete, the query and the analysis out here. And along with that, we will be understanding here the joins, DDL, DML, the constraints, right, TCL, indexes, stored procedure, and the functions, union intersections, trigger. So these are the points. And apart from that, we are having with the Power BI, right? So even in the Power BI, we are going to understand how we can add the drill functions, which is more advanced and more frequently used, and visualizations with it, modeling DAX functions, and also customizing the reports, and also the Power BI services. See, in the Power BI, there are 4 components. One is with the desktop components, one is with the service, one is with the mobile, and one for compatibility of the gateway. Right, so these are the components we have. So we will discuss on deep in our regular classes, just for an overview in our demo sessions and just letting you. And when it comes to the fundamentals of Python, so this Python, so you may have some few questions. Should I need to learn end to end the Python? So not necessarily. So if you know like intermediate of knowledge into the Python programming language, it is very easy for you to rectify and deal with the libraries like Pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib, and Cbond, right? So these are the very important aspects. And then we are having with the AI. So AI, not only with the ChatGPT, we will be using the Julie's AI, and we will be using the black box copilot. So here what we are understanding is how we can write a prompt to fetch the proper accurate values, and then we will use the AI to solve the problems for us, so that we can communicate easily with the all the devices. So these are the few important things we are having here. So yeah, this is end-to-end core syllabus. Along with that, Git and GitHub. So here, Git and GitHub we use for the project portfolio and the version control, right? So these are the aspects what we are having. So in this, any doubts or questions you have, you can ask me. The meeting is open for you all.
Is it the same course curriculum which is followed for the regular classes in the weekend?
Correct, correct.
Okay. So, like, how many days it is going to be? How many weekends?
Yeah, it would be like 8 weekends it takes to complete. Sometimes 8 to 10 we can take approximate value. It comes around 2 months.
Okay. One small question. Is the recordings provided to us for?
Correct. So I just missed out telling that. So see, so here what happens, all the sessions recordings will be provided to you, and there will be a HR team from DurgaSoft. You can contact them. So they'll be assisting you with the HR services as well. And also here all the recordings will be there. So if you register, the group will be created so we can communicate about the sessions regularly on there. And we can have, one-on-one sessions also if you are having with the doubts. So these are all the things happens with the management of DurgaSoft. So yeah. Yes, so Mohammed, and in the chat box, I think management has been shared their contact informations. You can go through that. And yeah, Kumar, Mohammed, and Suma, do you have any questions?
So how many hours it will be every day?
Yeah, it'd be in the weekends, it would be like 3 hours of sessions.
Okay, when will they start like the real session?
It would be like 1 hour in the weekdays.
No,
1 hour in the,
when tomorrow or next weekend?
I think it's next weekend.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're gonna starting from Excel, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right.
This weekend batch is going to have 3 hours per day per weekend, right? Saturdays.
Yes, yes.
So tomorrow will be 1 hour, not 3 hours.
No, tomorrow will be 1 hour. Demo session it is, so it will be 1 hour. So live classes will be 3 hours.
From next week. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
Yes. Yeah. So we'll do one
Any
thing. So
kind of
tomorrow,
any
yes.
kind of materials are provided for us?
Yeah, so the material will be provided to you. So I think, yes, we do have a materials out there. So dedicated for analytics. Okay, so I think already Suma has been registered. So I supposed to share this document to her for the references. So what are the ins and outs are there in the domain? So each day on a day wise, we have been divided that and the project also, which is mentioned out here. So you can track your progress over here and you can have a learnings on this, correct? So this is how the notes is designed. Okay, so yeah, this is the flow. Everything like 33 pages more than that we are having. So you have to go through it. Solutions, everything out here. Okay, so this is how it happens. Uh, okay. So we'll do tomorrow one thing. So tomorrow at the same time, we'll start with our Excel. Okay, so I think hence you are all experienced one. Going with the demo again. So for tomorrow's session with doesn't make sense. So anyway, you have a background of the data. So tomorrow we'll start with our introduction versions and the Excel concepts, the references, everything like in tomorrow's session in 1 hour. Okay. So yeah, please be prepared for that and we'll connect tomorrow. So any doubts you have, let me know. So we'll discuss on.
Just for curiosity, the topics what you have shared, right? Excel, GitHub, AWS. Can we know each session how many each thing of how many days it is going to be? Like Excel 2 weeks or something like
Yeah,
that.
Excel it takes 7 to 9 days to learn Excel completely with end to end, and the SQL takes 7 days, and yeah, Git takes 3 days. Okay, and then the Python programming language takes 7 to 8 days again, and apart from that, we can have a weightage of Python 10 days only, and then for 7 days, so we need the Power BI, and then we want AWS 7 days. So it will be like the balance. So what here we will be doing is we will parallelly will learn the multiple tools together in the sense because whenever you're cleaning you have to integrate that to the visualizations, right? So the little automations we have to learn and then the both tools will be learned together. So that is how we can complete it within 45 to 60 days.
So one last confirmation. So there is no difference between the weekdays classes and weekend classes, right?
No, there is no differences between both. So basically, we will be following the same syllabus and same curriculum for both, but the timings are different and the date of joinings are different. That's it.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay then. To go, the Excel, and we'll start practicing with that. So if you have any questions, let me know. And yeah, thank you everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.